It's been a rocky road for Rebel Moon, but the team behind Zack Snyder's sprawling sci-fi saga isn't calling it quits just yet. Co-writer Kurt Johnstad recently shared some insight into what could be next for the franchise, and despite uncertain studio backing, the creative vision remains very much alive. Speaking with iMinutemen, Johnstad revealed that he and Snyder have already outlined the next 4 films in the Rebel Moon series. If given the green light, that would bring the total to 6 feature-length chapters. But for now, the remaining installments remain in limbo. "We outlined movies 3, 4, 5, and 6, Johnstad said. "Those decisions are way above me. I hope we get a chance to tell that story to its very end because it's an amazing world and I love writing those characters." It's a cautious but optimistic update, a sign that, behind the scenes, there's no shortage of ambition. The first 2 entries, Part 1, A Child of Fire, and Part 2, The Scargiver, debuted on Netflix in late 2023 and spring 2024, respectively. Both films also received extended R-rated director's cuts with the darker titles Chalice of Blood and Curse of Forgiveness. While viewership was strong, the critical response was far less kind. A Child of Fire scored just 22% on Rotten Tomatoes, with The Scargiver faring even worse at 16%. Yet the Rebel Moon universe keeps growing. Alongside the films, Snyder has expanded the franchise into other media. A narrative podcast titled The Seneschal, starring Fallout actress Ella Purnell, was released last fall. A video game adaptation, Bloodline, a Rebel Moon game, launched in January, allowing players to step into the boots of various rebel classes and take the fight to the Imperium. And for comic book fans, a prequel series written by Gail Simone is on the way, with its first issue landing July 16th via Titan Comic. For those unfamiliar, Rebel Moon started as a pitch for an R-rated Star Wars story. Though it never became part of the galaxy far, far away, Snyder reworked it into his own IP, set in a galaxy ruled by an authoritarian regime known as the Motherworld. The story follows Cora, played by Sofia Boutella, a former soldier rallying rebels across the stars to protect a quiet moon called Velt from incoming invasion. Despite the mixed reviews, Netflix hasn't publicly cancelled or renewed the franchise. That leaves Rebel Moon in a kind of creative limbo, clearly still alive in Snyder's mind, but waiting for the go-ahead from the platform that funded it. In Johnstad's words, with some luck and an act of God, we'll get to go back to that world. Until then, fans can revisit the first 2 films, and their darker director's cuts, now streaming on Netflix. Have thoughts about the future of Rebel Moon? Let us know what you think.